Hey guys, so I'm kind of excited to show you this. I have been watching Chem Knits. If you guys have seen Chem Knits on YouTube, I love her channel. She makes some of the most beautiful roving and yarn that I've ever seen. And one of the things that she likes to use, I don't think I've ever actually seen her do any of her dyeing with chemical, the normal chemical wool dyes. She uses food coloring. And what she uses is the Wilton's food coloring that's a gel. And so I got some because I have some dyeing projects coming up and I don't really want to be putting toxic chemicals down into my drain field, and I really don't want people to be wearing toxic chemicals. Even though it washes out, you know, the chemicals wash out, and I would imagine that they're considered safe for drain fields, and I would imagine it doesn't kill me to touch them. I would really rather use something that I knew was food grade. And so she uses Wilton's icing colors. They're gel. And I've watched hers and she doesn't use very much of it. So I got a package of 8. They're basic colors, they're primary colors, and it tells you how you can mix them to make different shades. And that's what it looks like. And it has sugar in it, which is interesting. It must make it so that it mixes into the icing better. But that, I think that was $8, and it does look like it dyes pretty well. Wow, got all over my fingers and now I'm a red person. It was $8 and she just uses it. She does the regular vinegar water that she heats up, puts the dye in and then puts in the yarn, or she does it in the reverse direction and she has the yarn soaking and then she just puts the dye in, depending on what her results, what results she wants. But for those of you out there who are chemical sensitive and want to do some dyeing, this Wilton's gel food dye is a good bet, and I'm excited to try it out. And then what's the other one? Some people really like to use Kool-Aid. And online you can find all sorts of lists and combinations of ways to combine different packets of Kool-Aid in order to permanently dye your wool. And again, you just use white vinegar or citric acid as your acidic setting formula. So I thought I would show that to you guys who are feeling kind of despondent. I was feeling despondent, like, well, how am I going to not use all these nasty chemicals? Because you know, a lot of the natural dyes actually use some even nastier chemicals to set the dye. Like, what are some of them? Aluminum sulfate, or there's other stuff you just don't want to have going down your drain. Whereas with these, it's just a petroleum product, coal-based, if I remember correctly. So I will show you how this works when I get to doing it. I have some green yarn I'm going to be making soon, and we'll show you when we're done.